Good morning to one and all. Today we are going to discuss about the engineering physics PH 8151 thermal physics. It is coming under unit 3. So today we are going to see about the unit 3 thermal physics part A questions. So totally I gave the 20 about 20 questions. So 22 questions I am given here. So before that we have to see about the syllabus, transfer of heat, thermal expansion of solid and liquid, expansion joint, bimetallic strips, thermal conduction, convection, radiation, heat conduction in solids, thermal conductivity, Farbey's method and least disk method, theory and experiment, conduction through compound media and thermal insulation and applications, heat exchanger, refrigerator, oven and solar water heater. So the first question is types of expansion. Three types of expansion: linear expansion, superficial expansion and cubical expansion. The second question is expansion joint. The expansion joint, another name is a movable joint. The expansion joint is a assembly designed to safely absorb the heat induced expansion or contraction of a pipeline, duct or vessel. It helps to hold parts together. So it helps the hold parts together. The second question. The next, the third question is the types of expansion joint. So totally 7 expansion joint: metallic expansion joint, wall expansion joint, slip type expansion joint, fabric expansion joint, rubber expansion joint, gimbal expansion joint, pressure balance expansion joint. So total 7 types of expansion joint. The first question we discussed types of expansion, but the third question is here types of expansion joint. So there is a difference between first and third. Fourth question, bimetallic strip. A bimetallic strip means a strip made a two metallic of different expansion coefficient joined together. It is like a compound bar. Fifth one, modes of transmission of heat: conduction, convection, radiation. Sixth one, thermal conduction. It is the process in which heat is transferred from one point to another point through the substance without actual motion of the particles. Seventh question, thermal convection. It is a process in which heat is transmitted from one place to another place by the actual motion of the heated particle. Eighth one, thermal radiation. It is the process in which heat is transmitted one place to another place without agency of any material of the medium. So convection means actual motion of the heated particle, radiation without the agency of any material of the medium. Next, ninth one, types of convection. Two types of convection: natural convection and forced convection. 10th question, what is natural convection? If the convection is induced by the designed density difference resulting from the temperature difference within the fluid, then it is termed as a natural convection. Forced convection means if the fluid motion is caused by the external mechanical means, example like a pump, fan, etc., that process is known as a forced convection. The 12th question, heat conduction in solid. So it is the process of transmission of heat from one point to another point through a solid substance without actual motion of the particle of the substance. Already we discussed about the 8th question, heat conductivity, then 12th question, heat conduction in solid. Both are nearly same. 13th, thermal insulation. It is the resist the flow of heat to and fro from a body. It is a material that reduces the rate of flow. That is known as a thermal insulation. 14th question, types of thermal insulation. 3 types of thermal insulation: house thermal insulation, industrial thermal insulation, building thermal insulation. 15th question, refrigerator. It is a machine which produces cooled. It is used to remove heat from the refrigerator space and reject it to atmosphere. Hence it maintains the temperature below the surrounding temperature, below the atmosphere. So it maintains the temperature below the surrounding atmosphere. That is known as a refrigerator. So refrigerator means we got to tell about the nodes. Oven 16 to 1, and oven is a thermally insulated chamber used for heating, baking or drying of a substance, and most commonly used for cooking. So usually we are seeing in the bakery shops, and some homes also we are using, house also we are using, and research purpose also we are using. Types of oven is a 17th question. 6 types of oven: double oven, ceramic oven, gas oven, microwave oven, toaster oven, and hot air oven. So 6 types of oven. 18. Question number 18, coefficient of thermal conductivity. It is defined as the quantity of the heat conducted per second normally across unit area of cross section per unit temperature difference per unit length of the material. The SI unit of the coefficient of thermal conductivity watt meter power minus 1 Kelvin power minus 1. 19th question, difference between heat conduction and electrical conduction. Heat conduction means in metal, heat conduction is mainly due to free electrons. The ability to conduct heat is measured by the thermal conductivity, the same as electrical conduction also. Question number 20, difference between the good conductor and bad conductor. So good conductor means they have the high electrical and thermal conductivity, but bad conductor they have very low electrical conductivity and low thermal conductivity. So here examples metals, other examples is a non-metals. Question number 21, methods to determine the thermal conductivity. 4 methods we can use for determine the thermal conductivity. Searless method for good conductor, Farby method for absolute conductivity of metals, least disk for poor conductors, radial flow method for bad conductors. So these are the 4 methods used for finding the thermal conductivity values. The 20th one is a solar power. The energy obtained from the sun is called a solar energy. So sun is a source of all the energy. So thank you to one and all. So in this chapter, that unit 3 thermal physics, these are the questions to part A only available. You study well, get the good mark in the exam. Thank you.